Okay, hello everyone.
Hello.
Thanks for counting us down, Murdoch. You're the best. Welcome to session 6060 of Beast of the Timetwist, featuring us. Who's ready?
Let me check the stream, hold on.
Yeah,
Okay.
that means I gotta talk and stuff like that so Snap can know that I didn't fuck up again. Right, Murdoch? Yeah, that's right, you fucked up.
He didn't fuck up. It's good.
Thank you.
Everyone clap.
Okay, so we just finished our off-screen
Oh, yeah,
resonance transaction, kind of recycling old magic items to get raw power. So be sure to add 29 resonance, I suppose, to your personal collectives wherever you are tracking such things.
Yep.
Yay.
Should I mention mine as well? I did quite a bit of
Oh,
resonance.
yeah.
So, I'll say that I basically transferred over the pelt perforator, the short sword, onto my spear, so now I have more of a reason to use it. I modified the bag of beasts to make it. I just called it magical bag of beasts, but it's the same thing. Where now, instead of throwing out beasts, I can alternatively eat the fuzzy balls things and get a temporary spell for the day.
Ooh.
Apparently, I can use it as much as I want, but it's also choosing 1 out of 8, and most of them are not super useful for every situation. And then also, I upgraded Cashmere's fist weapons, so now they reduce speed, and they deal exhaustion when speed is at 0, once a minute.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, I gotta use Hold Mortal on everyone now.
All right, who wants to recap session 59, which started with colliding with Dynamo and Piper, I think, after traveling through space and time.
I got it.
He's a brave man.
As Hal mentioned, we reunited with Piper and Dynamo in Murbarak. Didn't stay there for very long. We moved to the Earth Fury Isles to meet with Crim's father and the mules. We were largely in agreement with their methods, but excuse me. We did have a few concerns about how they were essentially hunting down Koi and taking their powers so that they wouldn't be available to the Koi allegiance. And if somebody won't give up their power willingly, they just straight up kill the person. So, we weren't entirely sure what to do. We started making plans of, okay, well, do we do this? Do we do that? But ultimately we decided, hey, there's still one group we haven't met with. It's kind of a waste of time to try to make plans now before we have all of the information. We, I believe through sending, were able to confirm that that at least some group of In Concert, the group is decentralized, is located in a corner of Apex Wood. And so we headed there, and Crim just got reunited with his mother, and the session ended.
Mommy?
Yeah. Let me see. Oh, yeah. All right. Picture a lovely woodland forest in late summer with tents and people dancing, maybe taking their tea on some tables, as well as some more shadowy meetings behind closed curtains or in the foliage's shade. But bright and center to draw eyes is a stage for musical performances, and some performances on them. And having the number just finished, Crim's famed mother, Mido Mireille, a mother-aged superb lyrebird, even the females having bright brown and blue and totally extra tails, was strutting her stuff, working her way off the stage when Crim had made himself known, surging ahead of the party, and she had have a smile spread across her beak in genuine delight as heads turn to this reunion. She opens her wing arms to you, Crim.
Crim's still a bit nervous after what had happened initially with his father and all the things that had changed there, but he decides to be a little happy this time, and he kind of just nods his head and smiles, and he approaches for his usual little new headbutt hug he had developed.
He hugs your great head as you headbutt her, and oh, I missed you, baby. I missed you. And she raises her voice, and it seems suddenly magically amplified. Everyone, this is my sweet baby, Crimson Lightwing? Is that right? And everyone goes, "Aww," in the crowd.
Yeah, you can still call me the other name too. I've come to accept both due to things I've learned. I'll tell you about that later. How have things been? I learned about the whole. Well, I imagine it's safe to talk about it here, but the concert.
We promote your efforts.
Oh, yes. And yeah, at this point, everyone could have arrived if they wish. You're talking about that group of people in concert. A lovely group.
Oh, good. You're still part of it and everything?
Oh. I made it. It's my second baby, I guess. Oh, we've got a
you
lot
have a
of
brother.
catching up to do.
Yeah. Let me introduce you to my friends. Actually, I told you all about them in letters already, but you can see them in person. We visited home a while back. You were busy on tour, but guys. And then he looks back to the others and kind of
Cashmere poses.
Pleasure to meet you, man.
Just gives a small nod.
She goes up to all of you personably, like really taking her time. She has this poise to her, but it's totally natural. She doesn't have to call upon it anymore. And eventually heads turn away from her. Like there's a break in the songs. And she, really wants to know your names and shakes your hands if you wish.
I don't have hands though.
Well,
wait.
why
Go
don't
on.
we retire? Is that okay with you? We can chat over in that one.
Gods, that'd be nice to retire.
Telling me.
She laughs.
Look forward to it. I hope our efforts starts and remain to be in concert.
You got out of the way early, didn't you?
They set us up for it.
Gives you a sparkling look and just shakes her head like, "Oh, you," as she leads you into an opener, less of a tent, more of a lean-to, with a bunch of water flasks and costumes and makeup things. There's bright lanterns, mirrors. She sort of makes a casual "go away" gesture to people, and they eventually leave you to your privacy, relatively speaking. She sits down on a stool, looks at herself in the mirror, nods, and looks back to you all. Glad you finally came. How can I... You're here for a reason. I think I know what it is. But please, you all go first, and it's so nice to meet you.
You have a good intuition. I suppose we'd just like to hear about your efforts against our mutual foe at this point. What you've been doing, the strength of your numbers, and what exactly your objective and your means are to achieve that objective.
We would have contacted you earlier, or tried to, but we were kind of gone for about a month or so. Long story short, we were dealing with the fire newt problem, and turns out time flows differently in their realm. So it was a couple hours for us, and then whoops, a month went by. So we're kind of catching up too.
Strange. She's been humming while you guys have been talking, kind of tapping a talon on one knee. All right, I can tell you that. Sure. Well, it was during my third tour with Sing Song, that's me, and the Divas when these time anomalies hit. Finished up the tour early. I talked with my husband. We had a disagreement on how to help the world. I couldn't follow him on his warpath.
Yeah, we spoke to him already because we didn't know where you were. But thankfully, he pointed us to you, so we could talk to you next. It's not really to convince you of like joining him or anything like that. I just want to know what's going on first, because to be honest, I'm still a little confused on why you're not two branches of the same thing. It seems like you have the same goals, right?
We had a moment. I was laying there for 2 hours, 2 full hours, thinking and talking with him. And how can people express their truest selves? How can we use our blessings to do what other people would do if they had those same things? And he is a good man, maybe too good. He's pretty dead set on achieving what he wants in the most direct way possible. But taking another's life makes you worse than them. It ruins you. And if you think about it, it only makes the other side stronger. Because you're singing the lyrics they wrote. And the people who like that song are going to join in. So here and in concert, we're not about that. That's why we can't be two branches.
She's got a point, honestly.
I do agree that what the way Dad's doing it is a bit draconian. But
Made that one already.
I know, but it's good.
Oh, it's a good one.
But the other issue is, well, we've ran into a few people before who, well, it wasn't self-defense, but we did end up killing them too. This was early on, before we disappeared. I didn't mention it in the letter because it was a little too secret. All the Koi stuff, I mean, but while we were heading to Turner's University, heading up north of Karifi, we were approached by 3 Koi, I guess, is what we would have called them now. And they just knew we had powers, and they wanted our powers.
You don't have to justify it. Crim? Yeah, Crim. I've talked to so many Koi who were put into the same sort of positions. I'm not gonna hold what you did against you. I don't think people should. If it's self-defense, we know how it goes with Koi hunters and Koi trying to stay low.
Yeah. How many of you here are powered Koi? And how many of you are just here to help the cause?
Oh, we've got a few, I think. I can't say, really. No one's really wanting to... I mean, there's some who brandish it like a sword. But the rest, well, whether they use their powers or not, as long as they're helping us, that's what we're here for.
I can respect that. Keep your secrets.
And
Right.
about corruption of overusing the powers, have you observed it fading for some people? Or does it stick?
Let me see, there was Bethany, My best guess is it fades. Everyone's kind of got their own opinions on it, though. What we do
I guess-
think together is that people can't live authentically with Koi allegiance there. Beyond that, people are people.
Fair enough. And
That's what I think is the main issue we have with, well, Dad's side of things. Well, I'm sure you know by now, but he doesn't want the powers to be used at all in any way, and I think that's going to be a disadvantage. Even if I understand if it really doesn't fade, it fades for us. Crim smiles nervously. Granted, we don't use it very much at all, but...
Kind of interested in some of these people don't exactly try to keep these powers under wraps. I'd be interested in talking to some of them.
It's more to gather proof that it can fade.
I'm just trying to understand how these things work for other people, because that seem to work differently for us than anybody else.
Really? Well, different powers, different people, I guess. I could
It's not just
connect
the powers.
you.
No, even when it's the same power.
Right. Do keep in mind, I'm your mother, of course, but I'm also, the girl in the know, the person who sings a song and people dance to the beat. So whatever you tell me, I can't keep it close to my chest necessarily.
I understand. I figured well, the people who want us dead already know, so that's a start. So it's not like we can hide that being useful. May as well tell what could be allies about that. Pretty sure Dad figured out that we also have it too, so that doesn't change much anyway. Though he certainly heavily encouraged us to not use it.
Yeah, he would. Listen, if you want to talk to out in the open koi on koi conversation, fish chat, I don't know if there's a term for it. I can make it happen, but such conversations should only happen between members.
Yeah,
enough.
I figured.
You mentioned a practice of non-violence. What sort of action specifically do you take against this Koi Legion, and how do you do it?
We poison them all so they suffer immensely but don't die. No, just kidding.
It's the Batman philosophy.
Yeah. Dismemberment and then rush them to the hospital. Well, we delay them, sabotage them, bury them, misinform them, that sort of
And
thing.
in the end, it does just delay the inevitable, unless a different force stops them in other ways, right? For example, if you were to sabotage something and it causes the mules to get an upper hand and kill a bunch of them, hypothetically, I don't know if that actually happened, they haven't given us info on that, would you consider that participating in a violent act, or coincidence of crossing paths?
Oh. Now we're getting into philosophy, aren't we? Everyone loves a little philosophy. I guess it would
don't worry,
depend on the...
there are plenty of majors in the observatory.
It can be good for the spirit.
Oh, I've heard good things about that place. It would depend on the particulars and the level of comfort of the operatives within in concert. I mean, hey, the individuals are quite varied in here, as opposed to, I understand, the mules. We have an overarching mission that we try to abide by, but we all have very different strengths and means. We're not a monolith.
Well, why don't you answer? What is your what is the end goal for what you are doing? If you don't think that you can, that cutting the head off of the snake, as it were, is the answer, then where do you imagine all this going? Aside from, with all due respect, being a nuisance to them.
If we can confuse them and slow them, annoy them, redirect them enough to make them fall apart or have a revolution from within or give up, something like that, without becoming them, that's victory.
Attrition, I see.
Yeah, the long game. And in regards to those you're willing to work with, I suppose, is your line violence explicitly or simply death? If we were to leave those who try to stop us bloodied, bruised, and recovering in a hospital at the end of a skirmish, would you take umbrage to that, or no?
She hugs her elbows a little bit. Wow. You all are an experienced crew of adventurers, aren't you?
It's important to know the rules of engagement, especially with these alliances.
It's been a lot. Most of it by coincidence, really.
I can't exactly approve a mission to go cause bloodshed and suffering and then turn around on stage and sing about peace and self-expression. I can't do it like that. And there's a thin line between bleeding, suffering, and dying. I don't know.
No, hey. You know, if I was a year younger, maybe I would agree with you. But I've been spending all this time running around doing just that, but not committing terrible bloodshed. At least not that much. Not that much, right? Right, guys?
The second one that was self-defense.
Somewhat than others.
Or the fire newts, but that's a little different.
We still did something. And we wouldn't have got it done if we just waited around.
I met a young lady recently, very much like you, Cashmere, I think. Maybe I'll connect you. Because even though the way you're describing things isn't something I could stomach that easily, it's not out of line how we do things. Not
I
entirely.
appreciate it, but I'm not interested in the ladies.
I don't think that's
didn't
what
mean it
she
like
meant.
that, but understood.
Grins.
Well, something that I was thinking about, our group, just us, by the way, apparently we're what the mules called us? The 500?
The Hunted Five.
The Hunted Five, yeah.
Oh,
Real good name there. Anyway, our goal is kind of unchanged, at least the bottom line. Whereas the mules are trying to attack as many Koi legions as they can, and you're trying to slow them down. Our main goal is, I think, something that both of you can probably agree with. And it is to get rid of Scooch's power.
To depose him.
That would do the
It
trick,
doesn't
wouldn't
have to be killing him. In fact, I prefer not to, so that he can face justice in the system. But we have to stop him, and to do that, we gotta get rid of his power. We don't know what it's become now, but before it's invincible. And now we're trying to research how to uninvincible him.
It's like he takes a quick jaunt backwards in time anytime something bad happens to him.
Yeah,
Don't know how you
basically.
beat that.
Oh, we've done what we thought was impossible before. Just keep it time.
Well, don't go flapping over to Braj, where his war headquarters are. They'll get you. I understand that's your goal. Probably a lot of people's goal if they had high hopes. But maybe
Well-
start with some things that we can do together, if you're interested, because it's working towards taking Scroocha down.
It will probably involve direct confrontations, but I'd gladly respect your wishes on not killing any that we run into. At least as long as we can neutralize their powers, make them tell a secret. You know about that, right? I hope you know about that.
Yeah, it's cute. I love that something so touching is a solution.
Yeah.
It's neither here nor there, but with our levels, what we've achieved, even death can be undone in singular cases.
I have
Oh,
heard
yeah,
some people can do that for the short term.
Need a few diamonds for it, but yeah.
We're flush, but would you be in agreement with that? That sort of cooperation?
You talk about cooperation with you guys and in concert, or them and mules?
Within concert. I think
Yeah.
Crim will speak up. I think it's a little early for that, for even her perspective. We need to talk a little more with the people, don't we?
Sure. I think I know where you all are coming from, and you all seem like you're in agreement. I think I could arrange something that would accomplish good that you all would approve of, if you remain interested.
Yeah, my idea, I think you kind of figured it out. I wanted to try to bridge the mutual parts of the efforts between you and Dad. And maybe once Scroocha's out of the picture, all of this can be put behind us.
And if at some point you're able to talk some sense into a bat, that would also be nice.
Oh yeah, we also spoke to Fortitude. That didn't go as nicely. We didn't hurt anyone, aside from those giants that attacked us. But, you know, we weren't as happy about, you know, kind of more or less complying.
They have their own philosophy.
You know.
They're sweet, those people.
Well, too sweet.
Does Crim speak for all of you then? You're all primarily interested in getting us to work with the mules. Some kind of joint efforts.
It would be better than trying to limit our resources here. And for the record, we don't go out seeking death and carnage anywhere we go. When we can avoid it, that's preferable. But with a bunch of power-hungry tyrants out there, sometimes they have to be met with force.
I do think it is important to understand the kind of people we're dealing with here. Assuming that the Koi Allegiance is mostly made up of former Koi hunters, which I'm pretty sure it is, these aren't people who got a power randomly, got corrupted by it, and aren't themselves anymore. These are people who actively sought out others and murdered them in cold blood in order to obtain personal power. They're absolutely detestable. And they
Scroocha
would
did
be
that
with or
himself in our
without
very
their
hometown.
powers.
Say it again, Emma?
Scroocha did that in our very hometown, Mom. Right in the inn.
They've enabled the worst of the uplifted nature.
Yeah. Some people figured you bumped paths with him early on to be called the Hunted Five, internally, in the Allegiance. I agree, Alex, it's awful. Just awful. The people that have answered his call.
And to be clear, I don't think the answer is hunting down every one of them and killing them necessarily. But I don't know that there's necessarily a way out of this without violence. I think it's an inevitability at some point.
Still, not everyone wants their hands bloodied. I think that's where
That's true.
Concert is.
The cruelty of justice requires the monopolization of force. Be done.
She quirks an eyebrow at that. Someone
Uh,
peeks in, like holding a couple papers, like, miss, just, oh, yeah, give me a minute. Almost done, thank you. Listen, you all have some strong and I'm sure bright ideas. A lot of people like that come to a concert. It's not about persuading just me. Maybe you can spread your ideas, get involved in some of these debates that happen in the shade. Or even better, make a name for yourself. People will listen then.
So, in working with you, our actions will speak for themselves.
Would it help if we put on our costumes?
let's
Costumes?
Until for another time.
How do you think we got the name?
We participated in the SHL for a bit and ran
Won
into.
it.
Oh, I love SHL. Okay, they can wait another 10 minutes. Tell me all about your matches. Who were you?
Oh gods.
If only they had a belt.
We can
Oh,
fast
so
forward
someone
this part
else
if you
is-
want, but she shows
Yeah,
good
Crim
interest.
will briefly describe the very obvious person that he was in that.
No
He was
way.
he was the most loyal henchman ever until he was disposable.
Under contract, I'm sure someone else is playing me right now.
I'm sure they're not nearly as
And,
detestable, Wade.
On that, we are in full agreement.
And near the end, once it seems like it's time to start going, you start like looking around. Crim will remark to his mother, it was nice seeing you again after all this time. I was worried about everything. I think everyone with me is in agreement. He looks back that we do want to work with you, right? It's just we're hoping to also be able to work in some ways with the mules for some of their missions. Although that one might be a little harder just because of how stringent, well, you know how Dad can be about the rules. So we're going to have to find some evidence around here to make him have exceptions so that we don't necessarily have to go by how they do, but we can help them with their missions as well. All to find a way to stop Scroocha.
Yeah. She rises. The murder at the Crimson Rhythm was a huge talking point, and it affected me a lot, but also your father so deeply. It became personal. It might be a little hard to change his perspective. If that's what you want to do, great. As long as you're making positive change in the world that aligns with your values. If you want to align with our values, I've got an idea. But I gotta step away for a bit. There's some
Yeah.
tasks.
Well,
Forgive me.
we'll talk around.
Sure,
Forgive
sure.
me, the murder of whom?
The person at the end.
She's talking about the murder at the inn in Crim's hometown.
Oh, right.
I see. Gotcha.
She says the woman's name, but I forget.
Right.
Well, you said you had someone we could potentially meet. Anywhere you can point us?
Yeah, follow me. And it's been so nice talking to you all. Just a good break from
Yeah.
things, too.
Likewise.
She leads you outside and hands you off to a doe. A deer. A female deer.
God damn it.
Who is named...
John Doe.
Of
That'd be
course you'd say
Jane.
that in this area.
Jane Doe.
Eburi. Eburi, if you could answer the question. This is my son, as you know. She goes, oh, I know. It's so lovely. You guys are reunited. She's like, oh, yes, I know, too. And they just start squealing at each other for a moment. And then she's pulled away, and you are left with this bubbly doe who looks a little younger than even Turner, I think is the youngest of you all.
He's in his like mid-late 20s, so I don't know how old everyone else is.
Wade's mid-30s, or the early mid-30s.
Okay. Well, I'm Eburi. Welcome to In Concert, or should I say, this spontaneous meeting of music fans who just happen to want to stop the Koi allegiance non-violently, what can I do for you? What can I answer for you?
We need a shorthand for that.
yeah. Your incognito talk could use some work, but pleasure to speak to you.
We're much better about it in the field around Bose, but here, it's almost a safe haven for us, so I think it's okay.
I see. So, what do you have in mind for a way we can assist? Any dinners to disrupt?
Oh, you heard about that, did you? I could chat with
Wait,
Unterrad.
you both have the same mission?
Who are you talking about? Both?
Well,
Uh,
it's drawn the interest of many people, as you said. Any who are opposed to the Koi allegiance.
Well, I only know the surface level bubbly details. If you want to know more, we have to undergo a certain little something. I'll need to get clearance from Unterrad, though. Yeah, in fact, we need specifically people who are new. Do you have any questions about the organization or things before we get into specifics?
So as I understand it, the organization is mostly decentralized, right?
Yes, that's right. It
So there's
started
not-
with her band, but the band sort of broke apart, and they've all been spreading this message around.
Okay.
Do you have a means of quick communication? Such as maybe some specialists who have sending or something like that?
Let's talk in a tent. And she
Oh,
leads you
okay.
to a bit more private place and murmurs some incantations, and then turns around again. Yes, we do have means of high priority quick messaging.
It doesn't
Sounds
cost
like it'll work.
2,000 for a sentence, does it?
No, we use magic.
I suspect I won't have a pleasant dream for the next few weeks. We shall see.
Different
What Tanner
camps,
said
different
seems to have Crim thinking, but he just glances off and squints in thought.
different camps, different bands draw different crowds. This one's more of the most moderate one, a bit of a central hub, of course, because of Midomi Ray.
I want to see the punk branch of In Concert, or it's like the death metal.
I see.
Yeah, that'd be kind of funny if, like, the different groups with the different mindsets are, like, themed after different types of music that go along with that.
This must be like the pop group here.
So, if you could make use of our efforts, what would you see us do?
There is a mission coming up involving a fancy dinner party. And if you were interested, you could significantly advance the goals of In Concert. But to tell you specifics before undergoing clearance and a certain protocol by Unterrad would be to be inviting failure into it. So, first I would have you verify that you really are wanting to do this sort of thing and you don't want to go help out any of those other crazy factions. And you would need to be committing a few days to it, of course. And then we could go from there.
Oh god, we have
It's
to
like
make a choice, you guys.
Yeah, this is like Fallout 4, you know, like Battle Bunker Hill.
Never played.
Basically, like you can join every single faction and then just set them up against each other, and then you have to choose which route to go for.
Yeah, what I'm thinking, what Crim and I are thinking right now is we're probably going to transparently say this to Crim's mom, or at least Crim is intending to when he addresses the team. But we're going to accept both missions because it's to the same place. And once we get the specifics of what that mission is, we're going to try to find a way to solve both at the same time.
Well, it also depends because she said it's gonna take a couple of days, and don't we have to like be back?
No.
back to his father like within a couple of days?
I think take a couple of days is the mission itself.
Oh.
There's
Right,
the risk
Tal?
that it'll be mutually exclusive.
From what had been discussed.
You have grace. I'll just say that.
Okay.
So, would we conceal from each faction the fact that we accepted the other faction's mission?
No, Crim. What I just said was Crim is going to transparently say to his mother that we're going to try to be the bridge here. Because regardless, we're going to that dinner party at this point. Like, it's so obvious that both of these people are going to be there, and we need to know what's going on. We're going to try to pivot things. And
I hope like Fortitude is the waiters.
maybe, God, that'd be so funny. We could prove that the mules and In Concert can work towards the same mission with some compromise or cooperation, is my thought.
And we gotta make the best, most convincing use of our time powers, and then be totally chill after the fact.
Yeah, and maybe not kill anybody if we can help it.
Yeah.
All right, we're giving ourselves like little objectives for this thing. It'll be like the challenge mode for this.
Yeah, we're gonna double up on the
Fire Emblem
XP.
Fates this, where we miraculously don't kill any of the enemy units despite downing all of them.
Turner, no, put that chaos pole away. Aww.
You say that you roughly told that to Iburi?
I think he was gonna tell Sing Song that.
Yeah, not yet. Once we gather info, but Crim will kind of look at the others to speak at this point for what the actual ask is of, like, do we want to join and what the process is.
We would nod. He's up for that.
Yeah. Cashmere would say, well, I like your mom, Crim. Honestly.
Wait, Charles audibly.
Yeah, I kind of had the feeling that after the other factions we met, this one seems to be the most agreeable ones.
By a landslide.
We've been gone for a month, so we're kind of catching up.
Okay.
So, what exactly are going to be the expectations of us once we do join, assuming we do? I mean, obviously, make attempts to stop the Koi legions, that goes without saying.
Mm-hmm.
But are there any other specifics?
You don't need to sign your life over to us. You just have to be available and willing and with the team, you know? And if you are starting to become a little, let's fight them, let's run them through, you know, just go somewhere else. That's pretty much it. We're pretty loosey-goosey. No offense to
actually,
gooses.
question about
Geese.
Geese.
Have there been any situations, and you can say just yes or no, but have there been any situations where someone overused their time powers and kind of went a little crazy? What do you do in that situation? And for what it's worth, Mama already told me that, Sing Song already told me that they fade. The corruption seems to fade for people, which is kind of matches up. But, you know, has anyone ever gone crazy and they had to be stopped somehow?
Or turned forces.
It's hard to tell sometimes if, you know, Koi tend to be very unique and standout-ish, and I can't even tell myself if they are like that and that's how they got the power, that's why they seized the power from someone else, or is it because of the power? It's a little hard to tell, isn't it? Sure, I've seen cases of people acting out who happen to be Koi. They usually run off or are involved in some violent brawl. It doesn't end well.
Yeah. I guess it's kind of a dragon and egg situation there.
Yeah, exactly.
Does that apply for you, Crim, of all people?
Huh?
Well, in your case, it was the dragon first.
No, it was the egg first in this case.
But it wasn't a dragon egg.
Oh no.
Listen, this dinner party mission is going to be a pretty big one, and the kicker is, at least for our purposes, we can't really brief you on it until you're committed to it. If you don't want to be involved in it and want to be involved in other things that aren't as heavy within concert first, sure, we can go through some inductions and go check out the missions and make contact with some of the mission givers. But if you need to go, she doesn't say make a call, but something along those lines, and discuss further and come back, awesome. Just don't take too long if you want to be involved in that one thing.
So
but-
you're saying we need to commit to something before we actually know what we're committing to?
Yes.
Well, we will need to talk a bit, I think, but I have one question before we do. Broadly speaking, what are the restrictions of being part of In Concert? For example, I imagine one is no killing, right?
Right.
Well, unless it's in self-defense, but that's different.
Sure. There's not too many other requirements. We're not disciplinarians. I mean, the worst that'll happen is people turn against you, you'll get kicked out. It's more about what you want to do and why and how you're going to do it.
I see. That makes sense, right?
No.
He glances at the others.
I guess follow-up question. If the organization is so lax, why the need to have so much commitment to it before being willing to reveal information to people?
Oh, it's just for this one mission.
I see.
I don't fully know why exactly. Untrad would know more, but that's what I've been told.
Okay, we'll talk with each other. It shouldn't be more than an hour, I hope. And then we'll...
I am going to cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay.
So Matt, does it have a tell or is it
Nope.
innate? Neat.
And I'm going to say, just out of curiosity, do you know the details of this mission? Is that part of why we can't know it, is because nobody knows about it until the time of?
I don't know the details. Just know they're looking for people who don't know that much about In Concert. Who would do it? I know it's kind of
So-
weird. And her surface thoughts are kind of matching that, but she's also having random errant ADHD thoughts like, "Oh wow, I really like the ceiling, and I'm kind of hungry."
So,
Well,
so my guess there is the less that we know, the less that if things go wrong, we can bring the enemy back to you.
Oh, that's a smart theory. You're smart.
Thank you.
wow, this dinner party must be pretty big.
And you get a resolve.
Thanks. I already have some, but cool. I'll put it with the rest.
Yeah, I don't want this to be like a 3-hour talking, debating
Yeah.
faction stuff session. So do we want to sort of jump to what do we want to do?
I think we'll just briefly have an in-character talk privately about what our thoughts are. I don't think our main trajectory has changed, but it's worth confirming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I could have Wade cast a dream spell to talk to the mules and just get the straight dope from them about their mission, and then accept. Then
I get the feeling that they're going to want us to meet up directly with them. However,
All right.
now that we have met Sing Song proper, we have sending opportunities too.
Yeah, I could confirm if you did dream or sending or whatever to Soso Dola or anyone else on the mules, they'd say, "Okay, awesome. Yeah, we need to talk face to face though to have a briefing. We need to
fucking
verify
doc, yeah.
identities and blah blah blah."
That sounds good.
I'm just imagining fucking establishing a dream with So-So, and he just says, "Are you AI?"
Croc, is this real? Sorry.
What? No, you see his head just split up in two directions.
Oh my God.
So party's just kind of having a talk with themselves at the moment.
Yes, I
Okay.
think that's okay.
This, not necessarily related, but Wade, if I suppose this goes to any of you guys as well. If you ever have a need for a sudden bit of subtlety, just Wade, in your case, just maybe fix your hat or tell me that my glasses are fogged up or something.
Oh, we can create a countersign for it.
I'm
Much
thinking-
appreciated.
Because I just realized there might be a moment where we might need to talk amongst ourselves when we're in the company of others, and
Oh, the telepathy, right?
Yeah, thanks for sparing the resources. Appreciate it.
it's nothing.
Well, anyway, after talking to them, I'll be honest. If we have to choose a side, I kind of like in concert if they'd allow us to, do a little force on the side.
And if what she said was true about the, about the punishment, it seems sort of like the least risk to join, because the most they'll do is tell us to go away. And I'm sure we've all
Yeah,
experienced
but-
that.
But
Indeed.
what do you guys think about still trying that bridging idea of just? I mean, it's really weird, don't you think? They're both eyeing this, and I don't think they know about the other doing it.
I think
Yeah.
they do. I think one is just too idealistic, and the other is well, that applies to both of them. Sorry.
Yeah, I think it's our best move so far. We need to convince in concert that they can achieve more and prevent more deaths by checking the efforts of the mules rather than splitting off from them.
You think that if death makes the other side just makes the other side stronger, then well, they wouldn't be on the top, would they?
That's awfully true, isn't it? But I also think that the mules are a little too hard about it. I think Mom has a point about not just being that tough on them. The koi that they capture, I mean. And especially since they're kind of just... Shit, we don't know what black holes are. Crim was about to say, like, black holing the powers, and, like, we don't know what that is. There's no way they know what that is.
Well,
Just
turn us into an observatory.
Just siphoning away those powers entirely. 'Cause
Whirlpooling.
then- well, I mean, look at them. They obviously have a few who use their powers, and they seem just fine. We should probably talk to them still, though. But still, it's proof. I don't know what has Dad so afraid of using the powers at all. At least until we can get rid of them.
I think he has good reason to be afraid, but he'll have to compromise like we did. I think our example will prove that.
That's true.
Yeah. Again, if this was peacetime, they'd be the ones I'd want to back, but this conflict requires compromise on all of our parts.
What do you guys think? He looks at Cash and Alex.
Can we say that Piper and Dynamo are here as well?
Yeah, sure. Cashmere's been considering it for a while, and eventually he just kind of shrugs. You know, your mom's got the best idea, if you ask me.
What part?
Oh, just... Well, she's listening to reason the most, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know. I still don't understand why why we can't know ahead of time. Why do we have to be committed? What about this requires commitment?
Well, let's look at it this way. Both the mules and In Concert told us the same thing about it. So whatever it is, if they both think it's that important, I believe them.
God, it's too bad that we're all at the table at the same time, because it'd be like a very cool if it's like a story, half of us go with this force, half of us go with that force, and then
Yeah.
we're kind of like working together, from both sides. But obviously that doesn't work for D&D.
Yeah. Cool. It's like a module when it's replayable.
I think I agree with Crim. I do not like how everybody's stringing us along, expecting us to do things with incomplete information, though.
I agree, but I think the fact that it's coming from both of them there must be a good reason for it.
Call this the trial period.
Yeah, but also, well, Crim, your mom is not gonna potentially try and take our powers if we decide not to stick with this, you know?
They're also not going to lock us up.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, we're gonna have to be a little careful with the mules, but I feel a lot safer with Mom's forces right now in terms of how much we explain to her.
I feel safer from them, but I don't know if they'll be as effective when the time comes.
That's
I
the
put.
problem, isn't it?
I
Yes,
don't.
I
Yeah,
put.
I don't think they're gonna go as far as they need to. I agree.
I put forces in quotations. It was for in concert at this point. We need the
I don't
combined
know.
effort that the mules offer.
When you think about it, if In Concert is more open about using their powers and the mules aren't, I think they might be even.
Yeah, perhaps to be a force multiplier.
Well, either way. Alright, so is the plan to basically... Well, first of all, we'll talk to some of the ones who use their time powers a lot, see how they actually are, and then, if that all seems fine, we'll commit to the In Concert mission, and then tell Mom that we're gonna also see the mules to see what they need, but for sure, we'll be going to the dinner mission. And then maybe find that bridge. At least once. We have to try at least once.
I agree.
Dynamo and Piper, support your choice.
Yay.
Yeah.
There are wingmen till the end.
They're just happy that we're giving them so many resonance data opportunities.
Okay, asking around, you'd be able to find out and proud koi named Tiet. And Tiet says that yes, she has used her power and didn't realize it until after. It took a couple weeks until she was starting to feel more like herself, she realized, but she did normalize, according to her and witnesses.
So about what
Was
we...
that the only time she ever used it?
If you ask her about other times, she'd say she used to use it more liberally. And then once she joined In Concert, she stopped using it for a while to calm down. And yeah, it took a while, but she normalized.
Did we
Higher
have
self-control.
do we have like an extra one of those like dev apparel item thingies? Because I remember we got some stuff that we wanted to kind of use for science.
It was
Did
the
take
short
the-
bow, right?
Yep.
All right, are there any koi here who are archers?
Roll a d20, please.
First
Just
one of the
D20?
session.
Yep.
Oh my, 12.
The koi that you know of who are known koi do not prefer to use bows here.
Those mother...
Ah. Alrighty. Yeah, but there is one called Archer. He just doesn't use the bow.
Yeah.
He just
I hate
uses
my
like
name.
throwing... He just uses darts. And throwing daggers.
The bow user we find is going to be called Dart.
Okay. You're going to seek out Unterad to learn more about this situation?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Okay. You would find a quite old, maybe 60s lynx, and all of his fur is white with age or curse or magic. Who knows in this world? He looks a lot more solemn than the people mostly you see around. He beckons you into this little hill the root networks into more permanent dwelling. And in the darkness lit by candles and his reflective eyes, says, it's good that you're here. If you want to be involved in this mission, we'll need to prep you. I can't tell you more. All you need to do is trust me. Trust in concert through me, if you will, and trust the process. If you're not sure yet, ask around. Look at what we've accomplished. Look at how we operate. You can always find us again later. This is a point of no return, once you agree.
You see the little text box with like accept, reject with that same message. This is the point of no return.
Well,
Save your game now.
We're doing the in concert route, guys, but we'll go back to the save point later.
we're gonna have to talk to my mom about some specifics of this. Our situation is a little unique, but in essence, we agree. Mom will get it.
Also, we're gonna have to
Sorry
go
to
on
say
another
so.
we'll have to go on another separate 4-hour DLC quest that was released a year later,
Well,
before the point of no return.
All right, and I'll say out of character here. Just trust me, it'll be good.
Okay.
Trust
Just
you?
trust me.
Yeah.
You know, it's
You-
good when a DM says
You
that.
pull a fucking Violet Pan on us again.
a spy, you see.
Yeah, I can understand operational security. Let's do it.
Well,
How about-
again, I think we need to talk to Crim's mom first.
Oh yeah.
Go then, go. Daylight burns, and the Koi legions grow stronger.
Crim glances at the evening sky.
Whatever. Okay. Moments later, after she has a moment, there's Sing Song herself. Oh, welcome back.
Okay, we're in. But, as you know, with one small caveat, just once, we want to try to make a bridge between the mules and in concert.
How are you gonna
I know
build
that others in concert probably aren't comfortable with that, so we wanted to tell you first. Just
Are you going to this
admittedly
dinner
most
party?
comfortable with what?
Sorry to interrupt. Turn us like, are you also going to be going to this dinner party?
Me?
Oh,
Yes.
No, I won't be there.
basically, I'm most comfortable with in concert, but I'm also very comfortable with the idea of maybe dulling the mule's blades a little from being a little too crazy and proving to them that your ways can work. And also maybe proving to in concert that being a little aggressive without causing death can also further goals. I think there's something that can be done if you just let us try once to be this bridge. If it doesn't work out, we'll make our choice. But,
Yeah.
you know,
Like I said, you have my approval. I know you all aren't in this to kill people. But how you conduct yourselves on this or any other mission here, how you talk to people, how you spread your ideas, that's on you. If you want to try and make a bridge through your actions, go ahead.
understood.
The eyes of both organizations, I think, will be there.
Yeah. Yeah, about that. You probably know better than we do, but you think it's a bad idea to tell the mules that we're working with you if we are trying to make this bridge? You know, until we can prove that it works.
I'm Sing Song and the Divas. I've never closed my beak. I've always let my thoughts, my messages, my heart out there into the world, what I'm feeling, so it can give me back that energy. I say, sing loud and proud what you're gonna do and why.
I would like to
Well, on the bright
insight.
side, we have it. We have the strength to break out if they try to lock us up. So that's true, isn't it?
You're saying
go on,
Cashmere?
insight
I was
check.
trying to joke.
Yeah, I will insight. How
Yeah,
truthful is she really being, or is she just saying something?
And 402, they'll be off at lunch.
Oh,
This lying bitch!
What'd you get?
one.
Not one.
Oh,
Jesus Christmas, bro.
Do you want to
very
resolve?
charming. You don't know.
You do have a resolve.
I do have a resolve. Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
Nat 20! Just kidding, he hasn't rolled yet.
We'll see if I really need that later.
Okay, that's a little more respectable.
He ain't got
19
only
now.
in.
She's so performative and seems at ease all the time. It's hard to read her. I will say that's a mostly failure result.
Yeah, I figured.
Wow.
Yeah,
Still, logically speaking, there's no reason that she would be telling us to tell the mules the truth and throw us to the wolves. That's like, there's no way that's in her best interest to endanger us that way.
Maybe she wants to seem like she's just being like, you know, upfront with her best intentions at heart, knowing that her husband's an asshole who's just gonna be like, I have no son.
That'd make our choice a lot easier, but I have my doubts.
I'm gonna have Cashmere say, so you're really okay with that? And I don't just mean like we can do whatever. I mean you're okay with that.
I don't like the idea of people going after violence. If it's not your first option, you're really living out how you feel. I think that's great. I think we need people like that. The whole world does.
Cashmere frowns. He doesn't really think that's an answer, but he doesn't say anything.
She's a politician.
Okay, we're gonna go back to the other guy to say that we're in now, with this understanding, and hopefully we'll have time for that. We're probably gonna need timetables. Thankfully, we can travel pretty quickly, as necessary, thanks to some things we have.
Okay. She, bids you goodbye and claps her hands a little bit, and there's the sound all around you magically of like a crowd going, "Yeah, go get him! Woo!"
Nice.
Wow,
Literally
a little emboldened.
in-universe
Seen it.
laugh track.
She should be an SHO.
I got that. I got you.
Alright. Yeah, so the guy gives us the straight dope, the spell, or whatever it is.
Hunterad?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he asks you once again if this is what you want to do. If you are intending to, out of character, if you are intending to go back to the mules and say, hey, we're going to make a bridge or do this and that, we could do that too. But, yeah.
I guess he wants that we would be expected to do that before agreeing to this here.
I mean, if you care about the mules' timetables and if you want to be involved in them, yeah, you'd be expected to go back to the Earth Fury Isles. But if you're like, hey, I'm here, let's further this and try and make a bridge with how we do things, that can happen right now. Is this making sense? Kind of like,
It is to
Going
me,
on?
at least in a
Run it by me again.
in an abstract sense.
I mean, I haven't played the Fallout games that have these faction things, but it's kind of like that. Like the world's, no, it's not like that. It's like you can help the people that are here right now and things will happen immediately. Or if you want to say, no, we need more time to think, or I'll do side quests, or only go chat and see what the other faction thinks about this, you can go over there and talk with them.
So it's opposite Fallout. The world actually moves, like time moves.
Hey, in the
Can't
first
just take
Fallout,
some-
it actually does matter.
Yeah,
Usually with these factions, there is a moment of no return where you have to like lock it in, and in New Vegas at least, that's like not until like the very very end. But also like at certain points, if you keep going with like the NCR, for example, Caesar's Legion will like send you a message like, if you keep doing this,
You're gonna
we're not
die.
going to be happy
Yeah.
with you. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're not there. Nothing you do here, even if you accept this thing right now, it's not going to be like, oh man, the
You're
mules
fucked.
hate you forever. You suck. You've sided with the in concert.
Don't worry, what's actually going to happen is there's going to be a Fire Emblem Fates moment where in the dinner party, we're going to see the mules and in concert immediately like about to clash somehow, and the two representatives of Sing Song actually lied. She's going to be there, and so is So going to be there. They're going to be like opposing each other, and they'll both face the party and say, which side are you going to
That's right.
choose?
Yeah.
And then we
Yeah,
choose the
and-
Revelations route, where it's like, I
Couples
pick my
therapy.
own side.
Yeah, or,
And we
or it's
recruit
like
both
three
party
houses. Like
members.
you just pop a speed ability and just go straight to the end of the map to the enemy and just kill him before you have to fight anybody
Oh
else.
my god. No, you see what? And then on April 1st, we're gonna have a third session where it's like, I choose Smash, and then we all join Smash Brothers for.
Grand Battle Royale.
And Vela's here too, sort of.
Maybe Vela's
All
at the party.
All right, so
Vela's like, is who made the joke? Is part of the butlers or something like that? Part of the wait
Yeah.
staff?
Here you go.
so should we accept this, you guys think? Like just right now, here and now? I'm up for it, and then go to the
I
notes
see no
afterwards.
reason not to agree right now.
All right, let's do it.
Especially since we already got approval to see the mules right after, there's no disadvantage to agreeing and seeing what's up with their stuff, and then just explaining to So we're doing something here, but we will be back in this time. We will have the time to do so on and so forth, if we want to keep them updated. So yeah, I think we're good to agree here and commit to the in concert side for now. Are there any objections to this plan?
Nope.
No, from me.
Me.
Then we are good.
Okay.
We commit.
And I have issues with
Walk it
that.
in.
Untred nods, and your user interface disappears as a cutscene begins. Very well.
Okay.
Let's see. And he starts talking. He starts to describe why this dinner party is so important and what to expect, what your purpose there might be, if you agree. But as he does, there's this distracting imagery. You see a stone wall, and then you look back to him. You see things dimming and then fading in and out. You see imagery from somewhere else. Sound is distorted. You're blinking heavily. And a moment later, it's perhaps 7 o'clock. Sun has recently set. You're on a street. Look at the battle map if you wish.
What happened? Where do we go?
You're in a queue of people, all of them dressed in finery, and looking down at yourselves. So too are you all. Whatever your personal preference is for fine, rich style to fit in somewhere fancy and rich, or even just to make an impression somewhere that isn't fancy and rich, that's what you're wearing. Your backpacks and dirtied armor, knee pads, hip flasks, all that are absent right now. Only the bag of holding on Crim is with you, which, if you check, you will find it contains anything from each of your inventories that you might want. But, you're not currently adventurers. You're attendants in a party? Surely this line is for, and you see up ahead, there's a couple of bouncers who are seeming to screen people before letting them through this gate. There's multiple gates. There's fine, tall houses, many stories, beyond each of the walls, beyond each of the gates, but this is surely the one where the party must be. Any questions so far?
I swear, if young Scrooge is here.
I'm trying to think of what the hell Crim would be like to be fancy. What would he?
I'll wear my
gilded
skull robes.
Scarf. Understood.
Yeah. Wade just has his like Marine Corps uniform with the epaulets. That's like the tassels.
Cashmere has his regular clothes, but it's buttoned up.
It's like a shitty like fabric shirt, just like with the button undone. With the button done.
Few inches ahead as people start going in.
Yeah.
They just keep happening to us. What? This is like
Uh,
the third time it's happened? Second time? I can't.
Perhaps at least we can still be in character with ourselves.
Well, just don't act too far out of line. You know what happened last time.
Indeed. All right.
Looking at the stars, especially you, Alex, I'm sure you could tell by the constellation some time has passed. This isn't the same day. You don't recall thinking back anything between now and what happened in concert so far away. Where even on the map are you?
Are we outside right
Line
now?
advances further. Yes, you're
Yeah, we're
outside.
outside in the street.
It's cold night air.
7 p.m.
Can Turner like look at the moon to try to like gauge how much time seems to have passed?
Ooh, yes, you can.
What type of
Roll a
check is it?
DC5 nature check or survival check.
That's an 8 on the die.
Okay.
Good enough.
Yeah, comparing the phases, time, it's probably like 5 to 8 days later.
Hmm.
If it's not 5 to 8 days and a moon, or a moon and a year later.
Yeah. Okay. Well, at the very least, if the weather is similar to what it probably would have been, it's probably a safe guess.
And finally, you all reach the front of the line. There is a uplifted, thorny devil kind of gentleman, a couple other well-armed, scrutinizing bouncers. The thorny devil looks over each of you. You seem to be traveling in a group. Hey there. Hope the line wasn't too long now, was it? Just need to make sure we're checking everyone for this, you understand.
Yeah, we've got far worse, by all means. Is he like making motions to like pat us down or whatnot, or?
Yeah, some other people will be patting you down, nothing too invasive, just looking at you, perhaps working some hidden magics upon you. One person is looking at a list, and the thorny devil turns to her and she nods. You're on the list, he murmurs. What are you most looking forward to about the party?
I think the chance to network, to make new friends, as it were.
He lowers his voice. Yeah, just between me and you, who isn't here to network?
We all have our reasons, don't we?
We do. Well, I won't be there. I'm just working it. Well, you all are clean. Enjoy the party.
Sir, thank you very much.
I don't know what kind of hat he's wearing, but Turner will tip it.
The gate is well oiled and opens silently, and you are let in and can move yourselves how you wish.
Good.
A lavish yard, some merry light coming in from these windows here, and a front door. The place looks like it's 3 feet, or it's a 3 feet tall house. It's 1, 2, probably 3 floors, maybe 3.5, maybe 4. Maybe there's an underground. And there's merry laughter and music coming from within.
So, do y'all think this is real?
I doubt it. They wouldn't just throw us in here without any idea what we're supposed to be doing, would they?
Just
Well, if they
taking
have-
our memories.
If they have the power to send us a week in time, then well, they are powerful allies indeed.
Yeah, I just hope the mules. Oh, this is going to be a little awkward, isn't it?
Turner
Is-
will knock on the unless you have more to say, or open the door.
Is it like a house
Yes, it's a tall house. Very nice looking.
Okay. Cashmere groans. Like, it's a house party? I was expecting something, I don't know, fancier?
Well, we haven't gone inside yet. Turner knocks.
It's opened by an uplifted donkey. He's like, looks like he's still got a smile on his face from something he heard. Oh yeah, it's open. Come in. Enjoy yourself.
My pleasure.
Join your right
Awesome.
conversation from within. Entering the main room, you see a lot. You see musicians. It smells like a zoo if modern boats had zoos. Some people have feral animal companions, not quite pets. You hear a mixture of voices from all sorts of people. Common is the language spoken here. You see very fine foods and smell them too. And up here you see fire elemental looking waitstaff who are cooking and bringing hors d'oeuvres and tall stemmed glasses on platters around to folks. People are
Oh, it's
seated
the fire notes. Get them.
People are seated in chairs chatting. People are listening to the music. There's small little puffs of scents that appear, illusion, magic. It's quite fine. Everyone is dressed as well as you are, and everyone is in their best of behavior. No one's really moping around or doing nothing or having a sour expression.
Is there anybody we recognize or no?
Roll a perception check.
I imagine these people would
Gotcha.
scoot out of the way when we try to pass.
Yes, you can squeeze past everyone.
Okay. Turner will grab one of those little fancy glasses.
Yay! 20. 20.
20. This person here, who looks like she just recently arrived, Wade, you must do a double take because it's a familiar looking Dilophosaurus woman
Mm.
some moons ago. She looks at you and also does a double take and looks away.
That's
But other than that, no one else you recognize.
I killed that guy's brother.
I burned her country. Even here, I can't get away from my past.
Wow. Crim will do a little walk around to look at the food, which is admittedly a genuine temptation, but also making use
Not the people, right?
of his what?
I said not the people, right? When you said the
No,
food.
not the people this time. Just the actual food on the table. As he will also make use of his dragon's eye to sense if there's how abundant the magical presence is of trinkets and effects in this area.
One thing I forgot to mention, I'll answer that in a moment, but as you all pass this threshold, the door to this fancy party, you could all sense it. And Crim, what I'm about to say, you could sense with your dragon eye that it can be dispelled somehow. But all the magic items you guys have, all the features from your class that are magical, spells, everything is suppressed right now.
Oh no.
You can't tell.
We're helpless, guys.
Oh no, Turner's fucked.
But with the
How far
magic
does that
eye
go
you
for
have,
Crim? Can he use his claws?
anything that's from your class that's magical, so you'll have to consult your class page and subclass page.
Understood.
You could certainly use your claws. You're still strong. You're still level 11 characters, but you would certainly detect. Yeah, almost
No,
everyone has magic.
he can't detect that then. Whatever you just said, the only thing he could have detected
Okay.
was the effect itself before passing through the door. Because
Okay.
then his dragon sense, and I guess his blind sight is also, I don't know if that's magical or not, but his magic sense is definitely magical.
Okay,
I don't
then
know if
just
his
before you
blind
got
sight
in, yeah.
is. So I guess if that's the case, did he sense anything from the people who were near him prior to entering?
Yes, in the line, people are decked out in magic things.
Okay, that's all he knows then.
Not like, oh my god, everyone's a high-level adventurer, but people have nice necklaces and, whatever.
Turner's just suddenly very uncomfortable. You're saying Snap?
Cashmere, who's a monk, feels it for a second and then just shrugs. He almost doesn't. He basically just ignores it and goes up to more to do some people watching and talking.
Gotta play it half and half.
Turner, the glass you had reached for, something odd. Can you roll an insight check as you took the glass?
I'm not good at those. I got a 4, which is a 5 total.
Okay. The person holding it seemed quite inept, like they were wobbling the tray as you grabbed something. They must be in training, or this is their first party, or this is an important party and they've got some nerves.
He hesitates to drink from it.
As you hesitate and your scaled fingers play with the stem of this beverage, it smells mildly alcoholic. You find there's a piece of parchment wrapped tightly around the stem.
Turner just
like a message scroll.
Yeah, I got it. Turner
Okay.
just kind of from his maybe just somewhere in his bag, he'll have a little notepad or something that he's kind of looking through, and you'll try to slide the paper into it and read it.
Roll sleight of hand check.
Not good at those. But +2 at least. Resolve. 13.
Okay. Feel like you're pretty smooth about it, and unrolling it, this is what you see.
Ugh. Oh wow.
Oh, it's fun.
I'm gonna have Cashmere walk up to Turner, not knowing that he has this secret message, and say "Hey, what are you doing?" It's abruptly.
He kind of just crinkles up the note. Schmoozing.
It's a fancy party, huh?
Yeah, I've been to a few, usually sitting down in the corner watching other people talk, but the ambience is nice.
Yeah, I've been to a few more underground ones. What are we supposed to be doing, even? Just enjoying ourselves? I don't know. Before Turner can answer, he looks around some more.
There's people sizing you up, friendly smiles, tips of glasses, not like recognition, just oh, welcome to the party. Some people have a fish-themed apparel about them for whatever reason.
So for some reason it stopped my movement under another character's space, and I am now stranded.
Usually, if
No.
you kind of
Saved you.
click and drag your cursor, you should be able to
No! It jumped me in there again!
What does above mean?
Yeah, Turner's gonna kind of just glance around the place, and S I think is the dinosaur lady, right?
Yeah.
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 Do we know who El Winna is?
Not a name you've heard in this campaign.
Okay.
What does above mean north, or does above mean literally above in the air? Are those stairs are those stairs downward
These stairs go
or
upward.
upward?
Okay.
Upward.
The door up here.
Turner's gonna check his watch, assuming it's still working right now, to see what time it is.
Aww. Yeah, I guess it would work. It is about 7:06.
We got 2 hours
Okay.
to figure out what to do here.
Then, yeah, Turner
Um,
will... Oh, go ahead, first ammo.
This is very minor. While Crim's walking around, he will try to investigate with the sound his claws make on the ground. Is there a basement?
Ooh. All right. I'll allow investigation for that. Sure. It's a Sherlock Holmes move right there.
Is it? I don't actually know. I haven't read enough Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, totally.
Sherlock Holmes was well known for examining things with his clawed feet.
I should have
That's
known.
Sherlock
23.
23. Yes, you can tell there is a floor below you, surely some type of cellar for a dwelling such as this, and it sounds quite echoey.
Alright, so there is an upper floor and a lower floor. It's pretty clear that for some reason we need to get Cash in the basement cellar and S in the upper floor, aligned with this person that we all read that, right? We all have that.
I think technically only Turner did.
Yeah, only Turner sees it, I think.
Yeah, so
I
there'll
see.
have to be some way they
Well-
have to try to distribute information.
I kind of figure I might have. I don't know. I guess can I roll a check to see if I noticed Turner looking at the note? Would that
I'll set
be
your passive perception.
13 is
What'd you get
my
again?
was my total, so
I'm pretty sure it's higher than that.
Yeah, yours is
my
definitely.
passive perception is 18.
You notice him doing something surreptitiously.
So turns out I have a trick for this because psionics are not magic.
Mm.
So I'm going to say telepathically to Turner, "Hey, what's that?"
instructions. And Turner will just kind of
Oh,
like
the actual-
Turner will just kind of go over the gist of what they need to do. We need to convince Markham Longboy to oppose the Dockwood surveillance plan from the Allegiance, whatever that means. And also, do you know an Elwina?
No, can't say I do.
Well, if you happen to hear that or Forager, usually together, Elwina Forager, let me know.
You would
Does this
go
does this use a resource, by the way, to use telepathy here?
No.
Okay, he'd also just ask, thank Ogma you have this. Can you pass this along to the others for me?
Yeah.
As that's happening, S would eventually catch your eye, Turner, and try and hold it with her naturally fierce reptilian gaze. And you could see, playing between two of her sharp finger claws, a similar piece of parchment. She nods at you, trying to see if you understand.
I think
Turner, okay, Turner's in fancy dress and stuff like that. He'll just kind of tip his monocle.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say, to continue this here, Cashmere, who's not really paying too much attention, just asked Turner. So you said, you're not at too many of these parties, right? You don't talk to too many people.
You know me. I roomed with a jock for about 5 years. I had to learn to socialize.
Well, do you want to do that now? With me, I mean. I can help you out.
Sure. What did you have in mind?
Talking to somebody. That guy. And whoever he points to, I'll let you decide, Tell.
Some Wolverine gentleman.
We can go talk to him together. How about that?
Okay, wow, it does feel like deja vu here.
I just wanna make this party worth it, you know? I know we're here to do something, but
And,
whatever.
come
on.
you're gonna be one of the stars.
Yeah. Sure. He grabs Turner's hand and like pulls him along.
So at this point, during this, Alex disseminates the message to the others.
Is that your intent, Alex?
Yes.
Okay. Then Crim does his basement determination. That's all.
Okay. And I think we got to do a little breaksy here. It's probably good a spot as any.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
What should I do for the break
You're
screen
blurry,
this
Cal.
time? We'll do Cole for old time's sake, because we probably won't see him for a long time. We'll see y'all soon.
Here, babe.
Okay, welcome back
Welcome
to the party. And as Doc brought up, thank you. Yeah, you've all got sanctuary rests. It's different time, and please swap to that request I put in Discord for. Oh, what if you were in a situation where it was mostly social or whatever?
Okay.
Don't worry. I have Crim swapped and ready. Alright, I'm done.
Thank you.
Why?
Okay.
I can't use any spells, Tal!
Surrounded in finery visually and smell-wise and sound-wise, and all sorts of people are schmoozing, some politely rubbing elbows with you, greeting you. The only person you've recognized so far is good old S from the jungles and the dark druids, and whose husband was killed by Wade. Good times.
Yep. Kind of maybe indirectly. It's like fantasy minefield.
And Cashmere has taken Turner's hand and teaching him the ways of schmoozing. We've got everyone caught up to speed on this mysterious instructions, which you could totally disregard because it's totally a trap.
Totally.
Yeah.
I'm sure like Wade just like locks eyes with her, just like takes like this like shuddering like preparatory breath of a okay, and then pulls out a cigar, walks over to her. I swear Bose is too small sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. This party's too small. This room, I mean.
Indeed, it's good to see you, S. I hope to meet you in acquaintance and friendship once more.
Oh. You must have me mistaken for someone else. I'm G. And you are?
Holy fuck, why did that get me?
Let's see. Simply, oh crap! I need to think of a fake name on the spot.
Stride.
What is it?
Stride.
Stride.
Yeah. Call me Stride. Yeah, you'll forgive me.
And don't mind Twister over there.
My time serving, it's made it hard to distinguish all of this, but.
Yeah. She very skillfully turns her wrist and taps a claw to a piece of the parchment that she's revealed to you on her parchment that says, keep separate in case they are compromised.
I see. Fair enough.
I'd love to catch up. I mean, get to know you, Stride. It just seems that things are pulling us apart. I'm sure we can catch up later, though.
Yeah, and sure enough, if I'll probably be heading outside for a little bit. So, I enjoy good smoke, but it gets kind of stuffy in here. Some of my friends don't want me smoking indoors.
All of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, at some point, Alex made like this pointing gesture at the cigar. Nothing happens. It's like, damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, I prefer the outdoors myself. Yeah, maybe I'll see you out there sometime.
Indeed, we use a little tap of the mind, and he'd probably give a little knowing gesture to Turner as he just kind of makes the head out. Just for a little bit, just man on a smoke break.
Alex is going to say to Wade telepathically, "Did you need something?"
I want to form a telepathic bond with her, but I need to get outside to do it. I'll need Turner too for the subtle spell, but she probably won't be. I'll be coming outside right now. It'll take a little bit.
Wait, as you step outside, you can't help but wonder what a change in mood it is from the inside to the outside. And currently, if you look at this ominous floating text representing your perceptions,
What?
Can you
Scroll
see
down.
this?
Oh, I see it.
Make sure you're not selecting on your token specifically.
that's probably currently where you'd rate the party atmosphere.
Oh, we can't
Wow.
see it because we're inside.
Yeah,
Oh,
click and drag
shoot.
off of your character,
can
then you'll
see
see
it.
it.
Oh, okay. Now I see. Okay. Yeah. I see.
All right, so we need to keep the party atmosphere essentially.
Yeah.
What I see, I know it says time to leave, but what I currently see is me to Eve.
Yeah. part of it's blocked off by the part of the map we can't see.
Oh. Okay.
Me to
sorry.
Eve.
I don't think it's going to
T,
be relevant
time to leave?
for the final hour that we have, but post session, I want to briefly go over what features are magical and not, because it's a little blurry for Demi-Dragon.
Well,
Got
at the
it.
very least, you have options, Namo.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm sorry, I was spending the past 10 minutes looking through the Demi-Dragon rules, like, is this magical? Is this magical? That's definitely natural, but is that magical? So on and so forth.
Okay.
Thankfully, it's not relevant because most of it's just combat.
Meanwhile, Cashmere and Turner, the person you have chosen to engage with first, is let's
Is that a
say,
Wolverine? I think.
Yeah, sure. That fine gentleman. Let's just say he looks like this. Looks friendly enough, despite the bad rap his species gets. He's wearing fine orange and black petticoat. Hello there. Nice to meet you. I'm Benish, and what are your names?
You can call me Cash. It's named after my favorite thing in the world.
You know,
That's pretty funny. I'm sure that's not your real name, but that's pretty funny.
oh my god. The perfect disguise. I was going to say you should have called yourself Manny.
And you, sir?
Oh, you can call me Near.
Near, alright. Near and Cash. I mean, I know this is an important party, but you could have made the code names a little bit less obvious. I'm not judging, though. I mean, you think Benish is my real name?
Of course not, but well, see, the problem is, we came into this party but we're looking for somebody, and it's a little hard when everybody has these fake names. He shoots Turner a wink. He got the message. He knows.
I'm looking for someone, too, wouldn't you know it? Who are you looking for? Maybe we can help each other out.
Well, you're offering. What brings you here?
Oh, I need to talk to, I'm sure quite a fine fellow named Markham Longboy. I'm sure you've heard of him if you're from around here. He needs to make an important decision. I want to help him make it.
What kind of
What about you?
decision is that?
Oh, there's a lot of political happenings here, and the DFC has their work cut out for them. One aspect of it, though, is simply go along with smart plans that are proposed. And if he hears it from me, raise it the right way, I'm sure he'll see the light.
Oh, so he's not around here?
Oh, I'm sure he's somewhere. I don't want to pull him away from wherever he's at and ruin his good mood. I mean, he's Marco Long boy.
Yeah, totally. Hey, we're looking for a friend of ours. Name's Elwina, I think. Well, not I think, I know. You know
the thing is, sometimes they pronounce it Elwina. It's just
Yeah.
depends on the crowd.
Oh yeah, I know Elwina. She's sun bear, older. I think she used to live around here, but now she's all important and stuff, of course, with what's happening, all those important things up north. Probably lives, Karifi, naturally.
Do we
Maybe
see
more.
her? Is she around?
I haven't seen her yet. I only got her a few minutes ago.
No, it said LOC. My bad.
Oh, you've not
Hey,
seen
sun
any
bear.
Yeah.
bears
yet.
Okay.
Creepy, a bit too exciting for a nerd like me.
Then 8 of them show up. Like, there's 8 fucking bears in the party.
Which one's the real one? A nerd, huh? So you guys friends or what?
Oh, you know these the extrovert types. They find like a lonely little introvert and they decide to adopt them, and happens every time.
Yeah, friends.
I'm an extrovert. I'm willing to adopt people. Got a lot of talking to do after all. Are you free, Near? I've always enjoyed avian companionship.
Hey.
What?
I appreciate the friendliness, but he's mine, okay?
Turn just
I
kinda,
adopted him
looks-
first.
Oh no! Oh no!
He's your friend? I mean, you guys can stay friends, but why don't we branch out a bit, huh? Didn't you come here to meet people? That's what you said you were here for.
Sorry, I'm very introvert. I don't know what to do in these situations.
Well, how about you, Gold, or whatever your name is? Sounds like you're calling the shots.
Yeah, I am, and well, there's a lot of people at this party. I gotta talk to a lot of people. And, well, Near, he's my +1. I gotta take him everywhere. Show him the ropes.
His lips quiver a little bit. Roll an intimidation or persuasion check, Cashmere.
What do I have?
This is such a
weird
weird situation.
What's happening?
Okay, I'm better.
You know, unironically, Turner doesn't know.
14. Persuasion.
Okay. Well, I will say, Turner, the presence that this Wolverine man has is currently outshining Cashmere, but of course it's your decision who you wish to hang out with at the moment. But Benish, he looks like he's about to head somewhere else. Says, "You coming?" He says pointedly to Turner.
Perhaps
Shoots him a glare. Banish a glare.
yeah, Turner. Yeah, Turner. Where's it gonna be? You raise a compelling case, but perhaps a rain check.
He turns and says, "Not another word." Starts walking off.
What?
Wait, well, return from his smoke break.
You know, I wasn't entirely acting there. What was that?
I just don't want you going off with some random guy.
Yeah. I suppose if he was dangerous, I'm not in a position to defend myself.
Yeah,
It's
I've got
outside
you.
here.
We gotta find Sun Bear, right?
Yeah, I think that's who. And well, apparently you gotta be below her, I guess.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Alex is gonna be looking around for anybody with a particularly long body. Maybe a ferret or a snake or...
Good catch.
Walk by the person who has the Melatown theme playing whenever it walks.
One second, I need to quote that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a good video.
Yeah, looking around. Give me one sec. That already happened. Yeah. Emerging from down the stairs, as you start looking around, there is a uplifted, black-footed ferret. Older, looks distinguished, has a bit of a flush and a permanent smile that suggests some level of intoxication. He's holding on to the railing. There's a couple of people at his back. One of them is a much younger-looking ferret, perhaps related. People
So on the
are
upper
waving.
level?
Yeah, he comes down from these stairs.
I see.
Let's say he's this one. I don't have a special art token for him. And you could tell the way, I mean, he is important. People are looking at him, conversations are livening up or halting to greet him. He waves at everyone. He's got a big, heavy, like, fish medallion around his neck. And he is a long boy. He heads over here to schmooze with some people. I'll make this...
I want to just kind of listen in on what's going on, kind of just mixed in with the crowd, not really making a scene of it, but I want to kind of be listening in on the conversations he's having.
Okay. Quickly ascertain that this is indeed Markham. He is addressed by multiple names, Mr. Longboy, Markham, and... Actually, no, just those two. He's quite agreeable. You get the sense, he's like, oh, yes, absolutely. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? And, oh, it's so good to have you here. Could you roll either an investigation or insight check?
Let's see. Well, I am better at insight. Resolve that. Not good enough. Oh, that's much better. Nat 20.
Oh,
That is
that's
going
probably
to
better.
be a total of 29.
Okay. You quickly ascertain many key points of information. This is his party. This is his house. He's probably the most important person in the house, at least circumstantially. You also would gather, a lot of people are asking about the DFC or the Dockwood Fishing Club. He's talking a lot about policies, like, yes, of course we want a peaceful life for everyone in the Dockwood. Oh yeah, it was a really late sturgeon season this year. I'm glad people were still able to have some fun into the third summer moon. He's just a friendly chap, and everyone greets him friendly, but you also ascertain many people are trying to be known by him, be recognized by him, schmooze with him.
Does the name Dockwood ring any bells?
Yes, I'm going to change the map real quick.
Oh, what? Oh.
Zoop.
Oh no,
Zoom.
we've teleported.
Ah! Oh, that's where we are. Okay, that
Everyone
makes more
see that?
sense. Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
We're close to where we started, kind of. Not really, but closer.
Very close.
To the party. Zoop.
So, in the meantime, Crim, recognizing that he is not the most equipped to do these social things right now without distracting a lot from things and possibly drawing more attention if he were to start asking social questions while being a dragon, he gets an idea, and briefly he goes around somewhere that's kind of out of the way, not really being paid attention to, and he shifts around in his bag of holding and then pulls out a book, and he starts reading through it, and anyone looking at him will see that he is reading a book that is titled something to the effect of Cool Party Tricks to Try in a Social Setting, or something like that. Something like nerds would pick up to be cool in a party. And
Turner just sees it and just embarrassed for himself.
And upon finishing that, he will realize that he knows what he must do. And until something new comes up, what Crim will be doing is using his great knowledge and doing little physics checks and light shows with his collection of emeralds and non-magical things to do little party tricks, like balancing them in ways that would wow people with physics tricks, you know those fork things and stuff like that, but it's with emeralds, so it's cool and rich. Anyway, he's doing stuff like that to keep the party, to have a bit of entertainment for the party and stuff like that. In other words, mechanically, my duty here is to give a bit of a buffer to our party morale meter until further notice.
Roll performance.
You're taking one for the team.
Wait! I have an idea. I think before he rolls, Wade will basically. I was gonna have Wade do what basically every single D&D bard in the situation would do, and more or less try the same thing. As Wade would basically step aside next to Crim and pull out a little tin whistle. He gives a little sigh. Why did I have to take that class to learn this? Greeting, folks. I'm Strad Causeway. I'd like to give a little performance for everybody in the name of setting old bloods and old feud aside in the name of cooperation and a shared goal of happiness. So a little tune out for you as he starts playing little bard music in the background with the tin whistle. So can I roll with advantage?
Yeah, now I'm gonna roll with advantage if you.
Somewhat related.
The backdrop on
Because
that.
Crim is doing physics-based party tricks and stuff like that, can I do an intelligence-based performance check?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Okay. That's the case. That turns my -1 into a +4. Let's see how this goes. The advantage will hopefully help me with that. Yes, it will. 25. No, 23.
Was that a nat 20? Oh, no.
No. It was a 19 + 4, 23. Would have been a 13.
With
Thank you,
Wade's
Wade.
preamble and your things, yeah, you definitely draw a crowd, and there must be a lot of party happening above because many people follow this speech and come down the stairs and enjoy the
Wow.
party. And you gain a half step of it's a party.
Huh.
It's a part. I can't actually see the icon anymore, so that's a little.
Yeah,
Even
we're
if
not
I
outside.
drag away.
Here, I'll put the horse there so you can see.
Nope, we don't have
Nope.
control of the token, so.
Oh,
Or it's not
Okay,
the
I'll
control
put-
of the party, whatever.
I can't see
Hold
it.
on.
Oh well.
here's another Cashmere from the outside timeline.
What?
I see. All right, that works. It's a part.
There's more where that hat came from, folks.
You know, that never worked for me.
As
He's
they're
very proud of himself.
as they're giving that distraction or just performance, Cashmere will pull Turner along again. Come on, let's go upstairs.
Well, at some point we'll have to get you downstairs, but sure, might as well take a look around.
Well, if she's upstairs, then maybe that's why I have to be downstairs.
All right.
Maybe then I can be below her. Come on.
All right, you're calling the shots.
Is this the upstairs right here?
Yes.
If this is a 3, I guess we'll also learn if this is a 3-story or a 2-story building, aside from the basement. If you go upstairs.
Okay, could you guys put yourselves on the landing a little bit more just so we know for sure? Okay, yeah, thank
Yeah.
you. I'm going to duplicate your tokens. You come up here.
Oh my.
Wow.
Wow.
You come up some stairs that they look like they keep going up to the 3rd floor, but there's a little delicate rope cordoning off the level above. So clearly the limits of the party are this floor and the other floor. There's people quietly talking. The mood up here is a little bit more intimate, a little bit less loud, a little bit less boisterous. Down here, you see the strangest sight. There's 2 more of those fiery people who stand a little taller than the average uplifted, chatting, one leg crossed over the other. And on this table, what seems to be reading this book, there is a great feral bird with lightning crackling between its wings and its neck and beak.
Is this the anti-magic area still?
Yes, they would still feel anti-magic.
Okay. Can Turner do like an Arcana check on that thing?
On the bird?
Yeah. Or what type of check would it be? Because I imagine like it's with lightning sparkling from it and stuff like that. There's got to be something magical about this.
Yes, let's see. I should have had this ready, sorry. Next.
Unless there's more you want to explain, of course.
No. It would be Arcana indeed.
Okay. I do not get the benefits from Zilfrine thingy. So, but I still have plus 12, but that's only 4 on the die, so 16.
16. Study action. Where's the study section? There it is. 16. Okay, that is the intermediate DC. This is an Arclight Phoenix. Think of a fire phoenix, but more electricity themed. You would also know their most distinguishing feature is that they can be trained to emit a form of lightning that latches onto other phoenixes and causes this strange harmony that suppresses magic, depending on how many phoenixes are involved and such. What else do you wish to know?
Oh geez. Okay. Alright. I got the study action right here. Alright. How about the its most dangerous action or feature can use at will? Nemo, can you jot this one down?
Understood. What was the first bit?
Causes anti-magic with other phoenixes.
Of the same sort or of any sort?
Of the same lightning-y variety.
So they suppress each other?
No,
Suppress
so
magic in
if
the
they
area.
if electricity connects from them to other phoenixes nearby in this strange way, it creates anti-magic. And this lightning might not be visible to the eye, I'll say, too. Most dangerous feature can use at will.
Not at me, but just, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it latches onto people with its talons and hurts them with lightning, and people nearby also can be struck by the lightning as it jumps around.
Okay, max HP, rounded to the nearest 10.
150.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. We're not disabling that. Normally.
okay.
Yeah, you have to find some other way to disable it. I guess, could you, like... It makes me wonder if you can just, like, whack it and that just disrupts it, but...
Is there any,
check.
with an intermediate DC or check, is there anything I can glean that's, like, off the board?
Like what?
What do you...
Like a way to interact with this feature of it.
Oh, like something like a distance limit or something like that?
I will say with an intermediate DC, you do not know the full details of this anti-magic phenomenon.
Okay, then I guess yes.
You said when Crim first sensed it, he sensed that it could be dispelled, correct?
Yeah,
Yes.
Crim can sense that much. He would have confirmed it to the others during the telepathy bit.
I mean, dispelled. Dispelled includes non-mystical magical forms of dispelling. I'll say that too.
What?
Like, if there were a bomb in this world as a cause of radiation, I would say the radiation has a source that could be dispelled. If that
That
makes
is
sense.
not what that is intended to mean. It's meant to mean can dispel magic. Work on it.
Okay. Then,
You have no power here.
I would say then no. Dispel magic would not make the anti-magic go away.
Oh, well, there goes my plan.
All right, then let's go with was that my source of knowledge or was that just something
No, that was
gleaned
something
from?
else.
Okay, I guess let's just in the chance that we have to fight it, damage resistances and vulnerabilities.
And what I meant was, it can be disabled. It's not a permanent thing. It's coming from somewhere, but yeah, I didn't mean it specifically dispel magic. Damage resistances and
vulnerabilities.
immunities? Vulnerable, fire, resistant, thunder.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Alright, that's it. Turn will just kind of say, we need to destroy that somehow, or at least turn it off, but it's dangerous, and there's at least 3 of them,
3 of them?
I think.
Are we gonna have to like coordinate an attack or something?
well, Mr. Cash Money, where are we off to?
Let's try one of the doors.
These people here seem to be like bouncers, or are they just partygoers?
No, they're just schmoozing. These people down here, though, they look with interest as you enter, and one of them calls up, "No going above, please. Attic is off limits."
Yeah, we got it. Don't worry. Let's go over here. This one. Here. That is a
It's like
closet.
a little closet, yeah.
Cashmere immediately turns around and goes to the one up here.
Is that the upstairs? Oh.
Yeah.
Where
like a
was he
bedroom.
Where were they pointing that upstairs? Is it just like same staircase right here?
Here.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So people turn politely to you. One opens this door. You see a glimpse of a balcony and steps out. Hello. Hello.
Hi. Do we see a sunberry yet? We probably don't.
No.
Okay. Cashmere will collectively step through this room and go to the balcony. Turn is free to follow. Why can I not? Okay, there we go.
Turn just kind of says, pardon me. Just passes by.
No worries. People are out on the balcony. Pretty. You get a nice view of a upscale neighborhood. And you can see far to the east, if you look to the right, kind of like this direction,
You see the edge of the map.
a great body of water, like the sea.
Nice view.
Yeah.
Quite. As Turner steps out, does he still feel like he's suppressed? Why did it move me right there?
Yes.
But still don't feel like I can spread my wings.
Doesn't look like what's her name is here either. She isn't, right?
Right. Bullfellow says, "Yeah, I've got a lucky charm. It's disabled. I guess it's a security measure. Oh well, I understand."
If only I had some muscles, I would feel probably a little bit more comfortable.
You really should work out. I'm just kidding. I don't work out. I'm just built this way.
As he kind of like just passes her, he just kind of like just catches himself on the railing.
Huh.
Yes. Point taken.
Come on, Hollow Bones. Let's go check out a different room.
Any of you seen a sun bear around here?
And they all look at each other. shaking their head no.
Okay. Pardon the intrusion. Enjoy your drinks.
Okay.
Just to be equitable, can we cut to the
Yep.
bottom?
Yeah,
bottom
yeah
floor
go
there?
ahead. Yeah, we've been taking the spotlight too much. Go ahead.
Nancy. Wade gives up after he finishes his little Irish jig on the tin whistle. He gives a polite little nod. A nice little bow. Thank you, one. Thank you all. So, stride causeway. Glad you all seem to enjoy the performance. If anyone looks around too, I'm planning a little second concert out on the grassland. I'm setting up a little stage. I think anyone who's interested, join up, dance a little bit, follow me, and then Wade will make his way out. And as soon as he gets out, he's going to do two things. One, he's going to cast Major Image to make it basically a stage out out right here, more or less. I just like streamers and such. Is that, and he also like casts Tiny Servant, makes a little Tiny Servant to like order people, shove people around, and serve food, and like wave those little sticks they have at concerts. Yay!
Okay, feel free to draw on the map if you wish. And please give me a persuasion check, neither with advantage or disadvantage, as you implore people to head outside.
Sounds good. Don't worry, guys. I'm good at this. Hopefully.
Hey, you're better than a crowd, and you're really making a crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey!
Aha!
Very good. 30.
Okay. You sense more resistance than you would expect from some hidden source, but you do still get some people, especially the loosened up people, to come outside with you.
And Wade does two things also as he's leaving. He gives a little pointed look to G. I just saying, please welcome everyone. Come on, you don't have to watch from a close distance, but enjoy the show, get some fresh air. And then he also looked to Alex, gives a little tap of his head knowingly as if requesting.
Yeah, what's up?
Can you grab Turner? I'm going to need a soda spell for this. I want to make a link.
S will also step outside.
Who's S?
G.
Oh, thanks. That makes more sense.
Alright.
Alex is going to head upstairs looking for Turner.
Okay, there you are.
I'm gonna say that as Cashmere steps out of this door, he either walks into Alex or almost does. Up to you.
Narrow collision.
Ah!
Ah, says this beluga woman. I'm just kidding, I'm fine.
Did he need something?
Yeah, I guess that dried guy getting a bunch of people together. Kind of interesting.
Perhaps
Never
more,
heard him down there. It was the real hoot.
more interesting than anything else up here. Sans the company.
Hey, we still got one more door to check. Tell you what, you go down there with him, and I'll check out the last door. I'll be right back down.
Cash, we talked about this.
If she's not here, it won't be long.
Turner's kind of looks at Alex and says, well, you'd know if you knew this man, but he can't be left alone for long. Or bad stuff happens. We'll be down there in a minute.
Going to say telepathically, he specifically requested you.
I understand, but you know what happens when Cash goes alone. Something bad often happens.
Hey,
That's all.
not bad.
This is telepathically. This is telepathically.
Okay, yeah.
Fine, just keep an eye on him, please. Turner goes.
Downstairs.
Yep. Oh no, he's gone.
appreciate it.
Oh, let's see what's happening out there.
with Wade's in the middle of playing another jig on his tin whistle.
Turner just kind of just walks outside and then just has just like the most like just unamused like look like, what is this idiot doing?
Thank you one, thank you all. I enjoyed the chance to form real connections with people, to get inside their thoughts and influence their hearts and minds. It'll be a hell of a show, but I hope you all trust me. As Wade he looks directly at S as he says that, and then looks to Turner as he uses a 5th level spell slot to cast a telepathic bond on himself, S, and Turner.
Okay.
All right, Turner will use his meta magic to turn that into a fireball.
No.
All right, subtle spell it is.
As you do this, Wade, and you're grandstanding on this stage and pulling people outdoors rather than the inside of the party, they're interested and they're having a good time, yet it's, again, there's like this, it's like nostalgia or bitterness or something that they don't like about what's going on here. Party becomes a little less enjoyable.
Damn it. All right, so it's worth a try, guys. All right, so I'll have to make this fast.
What are you doing?
Taking the time to talk candidly. Pleasure to meet you, S. I assume you got the same note?
Maybe.
Get out of my head, Charles, she says no. Right, this thing. Okay, we're doing this now. You can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm sorry, but I couldn't think of a better way.
Everyone's like, yeah, okay. It's like, yeah, I could see why you came to in concert. Yeah, I can't be traveling or working with you guys. I need to be the contingency according to the instructions from the higher up. But I don't know what your objectives are. I've got a couple things of my own. I don't think we should share them, though.
Why can't we share them?
We were told not to.
Contingency. Man, you get it? Like, if you get captured or something, and then they find out I'm with you, and then they find out we're all together, then that's just dumb, right? Isn't that how it works?
Fair enough.
You're out of tune.
Sorry. Give me a second. You do a little twisting of the knobs. All right. Well, at very least, there'll be a time tonight where I tap you on the shoulder and have.
We're not supposed to share objectives, so.
I was told something I have to do with your hair, buddy. Probably talking about the same thing.
At 9 o'clock.
You don't have to know. Sorry.
At 9 o'clock, just make sure you are above the sun bear. Directly.
Sun bear. Huh. Okay.
Precisely 9.
Right. I'll get my tell the time spell ready. Oh wait.
I'll give you a tap on the shoulder. Can you follow me?
Yeah.
Oh. By the way, do you wow, yeah, never mind. He was about to ask, do you enjoy the taste of Phoenix? But then he realizes, oh, that's probably a bad stereotype.
Yeah. Sorry, we had to be in circumstances such as this, but this job, it suits you.
All right.
That's what a subtle sort. Well, whatever happens, thank you.
All right. And she goes inside, still mid-thought, when it's suddenly cut off. Do you think this thing still would... Oh.
That, my friends, will be my final tune for the night, I can at least hear. I can read the room. So, let's return to our drinks.
Let me see if there's any spells that I can do to just kind of make your exit funnier.
Oh, you dick.
Just are you like standing on
setting up a bunch of things there?
Are you standing on top of a stage right now?
Illusory stage, I guess. Yeah.
But like, are you actually on top of it, or are you like going through it, or?
Well, oh god. Well, we'll say he's like. Oh.
Are there like
it's a-
rocks out in the garden or something that he could position the stage over? So
Yeah,
that he can
sure.
stand on top of the rock and it looks like he's on the
Yeah.
stage.
Well,
Yeah.
it wouldn't work because I was gonna just like dispel it, and then he falls on his ass or something like that. But that won't work. Oh, well, I don't really have anything that'll work for this, so.
Oh, well, hey, do you want me to fall on my ass?
Yeah, it's your call.
Okay. Nam, are you
Wait,
doing
wait till
anything
fall on
during
his
all
ass.
this?
Yeah, what's Crim doing?
Crim would have been keeping up the party stuff. I don't think he's aware of the new developments because he wasn't really told about it. So I'm not sure if he can pop in on any of that. He's just watching the movements and hoping that Alex will catch him up later or something like that.
Okay.
He'll probably listen in on what Longboy is talking about, I guess. Listening to
Okay.
the conversation there. If there's any going on between Benish and Longboy, for example.
Yeah. It's been maybe 30, 40 minutes, so yeah, conversations have progressed, and you've noticed Benish is there. On his other side, there is a stern and quiet hawk woman with a lot of clothes, like she's really thin and cold or something in this fairly warm room. But Benish is saying, "No, you're getting it all wrong, Mr. Longboy. The plan's in your best interest. The arcane eyes are perfectly invisible. They just float there. They don't harm anyone. They don't even need to be accessed at all times, but when they're needed, they're there. That's key. You get it? When they're needed, they're there." He said, and then Longboy says, "Well, I forgive my trepidation. Maybe I don't like the idea of arcane eyes all along the river watching every fisherman in Dockwood. And what about privacy? What about
Holy crap, their flock safety.
being solitary with just you and the moon and the fish that you're catching?" And he gets interrupted by Benish. "That's all nice and idyllic, sir. But don't you want to ensure fishing laws are abided by? Don't you want to ensure there's evidence for small crimes? Don't you want to find out if koi are coming in by the sea? It doesn't have to be known either. It can be a bit of an open secret."
Turner kind
Conversation
of
goes on.
Turner places a hand on Wade's shoulder, kind of slow him down, and say, "You're gonna be needed for this one too. We need to let him know that that's a terrible idea. But we probably have some time to worry about that."
Indeed. Yeah, give me a sec to collect my thoughts. Yeah. Yeah. So, shit, sorry, guys, I was reading something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, Benish is talking about this surveillance eye thing on some river to Markham, who's hesitant.
And,
Yeah, basically, from
our objective is to convince Markham that this is a bad idea.
Yeah.
yeah. So this Benish just seems to be directly against what we're trying to do right now, which is curious.
Yeah, the Longboy guy, at the very least, seems to be favorable to our point, what our point of view will likely be. So might not be too difficult.
All right, get him outside, and I'll just spam suggestion on him.
I don't think it's gonna be that easy, Biggle.
Let's take this outside. What?
I think going outside's a bit of a risk right now. It seems like it always lowers the mood when you do.
Yeah.
The
yeah.
game senses we're
and
trying
why-
to cheat.
And why would he do that? He's in his own house. That's the problem.
We'll play lawn darts.
Crim is currently weighing his options on if he should interject or not.
And Crim, with your innate investigation, you can tell this conversation is capturing a lot of eavesdroppers, not just you, and it's beginning to hurt the atmosphere of the party. This serious talk and this resistance that's being pushed upon.
Crim, sensing this, he talked a little bit during this. He revealed, "Oh, I can awaken the dragon." Long story. If people ask questions, he'd happily answer to keep the mood up. And then he eventually chimes in, saying, "You know, it sounds fun to just fly around on my own sometimes. I don't know if people need to see that. If I want people to see that, I just, you know, go to a crowd and do it. Be showy there. Besides, it's awfully peaceful, mostly.
Yes, yes, look at this. Benish, it's so good to talk to you, but just listen to this random feral dragon. He's got wisdom, haven't you?
Yeah, well, dragons,
No, I dumped
they can be a
wisdom,
little
actually.
solitary. What? Don't worry, it's fine.
Benish rolls his eyes, a little exasperated. Hey, this is DFC business, sir. You're welcome to move along. Anyway, Marco, Mr. Longboy. Flights and being alone, that's wonderful. But remember, the allegiance can benefit you. This isn't just for you, although you will benefit. You don't want to get on their bad side. And Marco Longboy goes quiet at that.
Oh, come on. Is this a way the spot to talk about this? We're all here to have a good time, ain't we? Enjoy some nice food. If we don't want to talk politics, we should take it upstairs.
Turner just kind of like grabs like another little drink as he, as someone's passing by and says, "I think we'd all use one of these." He'll kind of hand it over to the long boy.
Okay. He takes both of your suggestions. Yes, maybe we'll go upstairs. Thank you, Benish. I'll talk to you soon. Takes his leave and sips the drink.
As he's leaving, he will implant an idea in Longboy's thoughts as he says, I can sense invisible things. Lots of people can. It won't be too hidden. Just to give the idea that this foolproof surveillance isn't as good as you think it is.
Okay, let me write something down here. You could tell he heard you, but at the same time he's sighing in relief of getting out of this conversation. Benish shoots daggers at you guys and follows it up with, oops, that's not what I wanted to do.
Second Alex.
He goes there. Listen, I don't know. We're all trying to schmooze with this guy, but your schmoozing's a little less important than what I'm doing here, okay? So please just stay out of it, or we're gonna have problems. You don't want problems at a party like this, do you?
I don't think anybody does. We'll leave you to.
Crim tilts his head. Oh, Crim tilts his head innocently as a random feral dragon, and says with wild heart innocence, I thought you were making him uncomfortable.
Must be the species. And he walks past you to get some air.
I know.
Turner just says in what's this? What's the language called again? The bird
High
language. Yeah, thank you. High chirp. Oh, if only I had some magic here, I'd be able to actually help out Crim.
Some murmurs at this situation, and we go down one step on the party meter.
Jeez, a whole step. So much for my buffer.
I'll just see if our words can decide this. Yeah, as we don't try and follow like after Longboy, after basically like a cat essentially. I'll say, sir, these decorations are absolutely sublime. You've greeted us with the utmost hospitality.
Okay, now you're up there. You see Alex and presumably Cashmere.
Before this,
Yeah, I think sometime we should
before-
have passed with Cashmere.
yeah, before Longboy came up, I think Cashmere and Alex would have gone into this room right here. So, just moving past these two, and
Wait, because I'm not going to merge with an NPC again and become immobilized.
Yeah, as long as your token is selected, you can just use the arrow keys.
he'll give a little nod to the elemental guys in the corner. Try not to look at the phoenix.
one of these elemental guys. Hey, don't take too long in there, but it's still part of the party, I guess.
Oh yeah? And Cashmere will head inside.
Very nice bedroom. Fine perfume scent in the air. There's a guitar that looks functional but also beautiful on the bed. There's some footprints and the carpet's rolled up a little bit in spots. It's seen use, but it seems like this place is almost like too elegant for partygoers.
Huh. Well, I don't... Oh, there's another room there.
Probably
Next
a
to this door
bathroom.
right here.
Or a closet.
And indeed, looking inside, it's a bathroom.
Hey, they have indoor plumbing.
Wow.
They do.
Well, anything stick out to you here? Any hidden entryways? Says to Alex.
Anything of the sort?
That'd be a perception or investigation check.
Yeah, perception or investigation.
Can you smell another passage? Oh, nope, just the bathroom.
That is a 17.
That is a 26.
These strike you as a good place to get a private word in, perhaps, like semi part of the party, semi not part of the party, but you don't see anything hidden. This is a pretty straightforward abode. What you see is what you get.
I just
Alright.
don't want people blocking the way to the loo.
Yeah. Cashmere will covertly close the door for a second, say to Alex, I think that Phoenix is one of the batteries.
Oh.
I think. It kind of seems like it, doesn't it? What if Turner would have mentioned this, wouldn't he?
Turner did mention, before.
Yeah. Yeah, so he'd say, yeah, Turner mentioned it.
Not sure how we're supposed to disable that when everybody's watching us. I'm saying this telepathically, by the way.
Yeah.
And I can't use magic.
And there's still two more.
Noted.
Let's keep looking around. And presumably, as they're coming out, that's when Longboy comes.
Yeah. He starts schmoozing with these people as Wade also greets him, and he gives you a nod, Wade, but it's the sort of like, I probably prefer to talk to people I know at the moment, but good day.
Yeah. Excuse me, sir. I'm quite ignorant to this abode, but I'd always like to take the chance to get to meet the hostess. I like to set politics aside for a second. Could you tell me about yourself? I'd like to know who you are.
Oh, yes, welcome. I'd say I'm familiar with you. One of my aides must have invited you, but welcome. I'm Markham Longboy, owner of the Dockwood Fishing Club. As you know, we control the licensing, seasons, protocol and such of the Dockwood, the fishing. And this is my home. Very fortunate to have it, and I love to have this party every year. They say it's the most bumpin' event of the whole Dockwood.
It's been quite the show. In Strike Causeway, I was invited as a performer by one of your aides.
Oh, that was you I heard outside. Well, thank you for raising the excitement of the party. I could be a bit of a drag, so you counter me nicely.
I say I always enjoy a good time. So, this Dockwood Club, it's for leisure or like
It
yachts
is
and
what-
whatnot, or
We're sort of the overseer and facilitator of official recreational fishing, which is very important for the Dockwood's livelihood.
I see. Gotcha. Alright. Let's see. Out of character. You guys got any ideas? I'm trying to think how to influence this guy.
Well,
Um,
the first thing is, he just said he doesn't seem to want to talk about politics, but he also seemed resistant to what he was saying. So I think we have the advantage here. We
Yeah,
just
we
have
got
to
him away
maybe
from the
discredit the guy, say like, "What's up with that guy?" and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So try to learn somewhere private, you think, or just talk candidly with him?
You could just talk candidly. I mean, it seems like, geez, what's with that guy? He seems kind of intense. Just to empathize with his discomfort. That might help.
Yeah. How is it? Go on.
Are is any of the food here made using like any of the local fish?
Yes, a lot of it.
Alex will just kind of type up. Oh, hi. Haven't had the chance to meet you in person yet. By the way, the food is really good. I had never had fish prepared that way before. Must be pretty good stuff you can catch here.
Oh, can't claim all the credit to the Ifriti. They're from a distant part of the other place. They're really good chefs, and they know how to spear a trout. Ho ho ho! He laughs, and like when he laughs, he like wiggles left and right because its spine is so flexible.
What's the species again?
Ferret, I think.
Flat-footed ferret, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
But I'm glad you enjoy it. Are you a foodie? Are you a fishy? I mean, not literally. I meant no offense.
I'm taken. I'm a bit of an amateur cook.
You ought to talk to the Ifriti. They're all friendly, you know. We could teach each other things.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get some of these recipes.
Yeah, he smiles. He enjoyed that.
That's nice to hear about your vocation. I'll admit I was never able to get too much into fishing. I guess I'm a bit too the rigid sort for that. My brother always enjoyed the more leisurely and fine things in life. Thought of it as something sacred. And most importantly, he emphasized the privacy of it. You know, to be alone with your thoughts, casting a rod. Made it sound so fun.
Yes. That's what I strive for as well. Nothing like dusk, solitude, and your pursuit. But times are changing, you know? That's not the sort of world that those at the head of the Koi allegiance favor. We might all be swept into it.
Yeah, times are changing, but it doesn't mean we have to change. Enjoy those finer things have to stick together.
Yes, if we may.
Yeah. How did you get started? Were you fishing from a young age, or did you just grow into the business?
Yeah, the other people here politely let you guys talk to him and seem like they're engaged and interested too. And Mr. Longboy starts talking about, fairly simple upbringing. He seems like a country bumpkin, and he went from there to being someone everyone just wanted to go fishing with because of his demeanor, and eventually was elected an important position in the Dockwood Fishing Club, eventually became the owner. He says he's lived here for 60 years, and they've all been great. He seems like a nostalgic sort of guy, someone who just wants things to be as they were, you know, to keep life as it was for people.
Trust me, I can relate to that.
Yeah. Fishing, family, you know, things that don't change.
All right. I think I'll probably need to set to clock my thoughts if that's all right. It's just. Anything else happening to you guys?
I'm gonna have Cashmere go back downstairs. He'll just say to the others, I'll meet you back down there.
Grim is trying to think of ways to raise the party mood again, to keep that going. He will, to help raise the party mood, he'll see if anyone was interested in just his draconic nature, and maybe that would be a good conversation starter to make them forget about things a little and stuff like that. And he'll just start jabbering on about dragon things, his instincts, his cool powers that he can't use in this area, but he'll mention it and talk about it.
Okay.
And then after that, he'll like try to return the favor and ask, "Oh, and what are your instincts like?" and things like that. A little soiree of mutual understandings.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check, please. The failure is no consequence, but see if you do particularly well.
I haven't used my resolve yet, so maybe that'll help. What did you say? Persuasion?
Yes. Be
Okay.
charming, be engaging.
Yeah, I'll use my resolve on that. We're near the end. Make that a higher number, hopefully. Yeah, I mean, decently high. 14.
14. Okay. These are people that are... This is a place where there's diversions and great conversation and important people. It's hard to make a big impression, even as an unusual individual. But still, a lot of the important schmoozers have gone upstairs, and the people here are coming inside from Wade's shenanigans that had happened earlier outside. I'll say you get a half step again.
Yay.
Nice.
But Crim has now expended his party tricks, and I'm interesting, I think, more fully.
I'm running out of tricks here.
How do you think I feel? The one thing I thought I was going to be able to do, I can't.
Yes, the question is where are and how to deal with those anti-magic things. Time is now probably 8:15, 8:20 thereabouts. Time's ticking.
Jeez, I don't feel like we've really accomplished much. I guess Turner would just kind of like take the opportunity to maybe explore a little bit more. Let's see what's in this room.
Oh, okay. Imagine like a living room, except there's no TV. It's just a sitting room where people talk, and there's a little board game going on, and big ominous-looking door here.
Turner kind of like looks a little nervous just to kind of walk in there, and then he kind of sees oh, hey, cash money.
Huh? Oh. Runs over to Turner.
From there.
It's
Find something else?
I don't know. Why don't we go take a look? I'm not good at the socializing thing.
Yeah. I didn't find anything else upstairs. See? All fine.
I'm glad.
These people are having a taciturn conversation. They all look older, but one of them gives you a gentle smile, letting you know it's all right to enter.
Okay. I'll kind of say, what do you think is behind that one? It's looking at the door. Oops, shit! Sorry, I didn't mean to click it. I was trying to click towards it.
Well, hopefully not another closet.
You should probably make them locked before you go, just in case.
Go and...
Is how you still kind of look to the others and ask, is this area off limits?
Oh, yeah.
One of them shrugs. One of them clearly having drank too much. What's really off limits in life? Hey, go for it, young whippersnapper. It looks like it stares downstairs into a dark, dank place. And if you go inside...
Oh no, now we're over here. Jeez, how much does this place like this cost? He wouldn't say geez because Jesus doesn't exist here. Us heathens.
And Crim, out back, you see a small backyard, above which there's the balcony of the second floor. And beyond, there's a gate, another street. It's kind of the end of the property. Not too much going on outside here.
Is the anti-magic, can he sense things again?
No, I'm afraid. The only clear zone so far is the front yard.
Okay, well, I imagine his flight is not magical, so he can, as he said, he will take a bit of a brief fly to figure out the perimeter of the anti-magic, as well as he actually did want to stretch his wings a bit after being in there for an hour and a half.
Yeah, you see a lovely but small neighborhood amid this beautiful forest of dockwood, which is pretty sparsely populated. You're not too far from the coast. The anti-magic is really the building itself and the immediate surroundings.
Can he, using like when he can sense, like trying to fly around, is it a perfect sphere? Or can
No.
like, he's gonna kind of take notes. If it's not a perfect sphere, can he determine if like it is made of 3 spheres based on the letter they had been given?
No, it
that
is
are
not. It is
coalesced?
somehow directed to be like the building's shape, a rectangle.
Okay.
Yeah. And you mentioned it could be dispelled, so do we have any like dispel magic or a way to pierce this, or no?
We know that the spell
No.
magic
So-
is
Gotcha.
I was
Except this-
originally told that
right.
was
Sorry.
dispellable by. I know I was originally told that it was dispellable by Crim, and I thought that meant like Crim would be able to just straight up disable one of the batteries with a thing, but that appears to not be the case, and he can only disable like
Yeah.
maybe briefly suppress it for one person or something. But the problem with that is, I think his absorbed magic is itself magical, so he can't do it from within anyway.
What I meant is there's a way to delete or remove or suppress it. Just it's not like a permanent thing in this area.
Maybe when Crim finds one, he'll need to do an Arcana check next.
Anyway, looks like we are out of time as a couple of us have descended to the colder basement. One of us has flown outside casing the joint, and there's still a couple of people upstairs schmoozing with Markham Longboy.
Oh, before I forget, how many floors is it? 3?
Yeah.
It seems
haven't-
3, at least.
The
yeah.
third one is roped off.
No, I mean there could have been 4 for all I know, so I wanted to make sure.
The third floor is particularly tall and large by Crim's estimation from the windows and stuff.
Okay.
And there's a third balcony that's empty.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh
That's all
boy.
she wrote.
This has been
So-
exciting.
Yeah. I think we should try and focus our efforts on just getting rid of these anti-magic fields somehow. I have a plan for convincing Longboy if we can do that. You can
Man,
see-
this is
oh,
this is definitely a lot more challenging than I thought it'd be.
Yeah, we still need to kind of look around in case the join a little bit more to see where these other ones are, because like, yeah, we're not going to be able to do anything to that one that's on the second story because there's too many people. Some of us are kind of worthless in any sort of like meaningful combat sense right now, so yeah, maybe if we're lucky there'll be like one that's hidden somewhere inside this basement or something.
and
The main problem is that it's 150 HP.
Yeah.
We gotta convince them to turn it off or something. Because if we make any fuss, that'll break the main objective, so we can't actually fight them.
Yeah.
And if we can't dispel this, I had the idea to like tell the spell modified memory on Longboy, give him a memory of like the koi
You
guy,
can't-
basically saying like we're gonna fucking peep into this guy's family's room or something with these sensors. Or
Well,
something.
good luck getting him outside so we can do that, Beagle.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that's why we needed to find some way to disable one of these sensors beforehand, and then we can use our magic to basically get that as a freebie.
What did our monster knowledge tell us about that? I missed that last bit that I was typing out. They anti-magic when connected to other phoenixes. Does it require? So we only need to. Do we need to delete only 1 or 2?
Turner's roll was not good enough to determine the specifics, only that when there's at least one phoenix that is connected in this way, it creates anti-magic.
Okay, so at least one that's connected means that there needs to be at least. Certainly, if we get rid of 2, that should fix it. And we don't know if 1 is enough.
Okay.
I guess we'll see.
And we will also see you guys next week.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Take care.